In a basement, a long time ago, two schmuck nerds met. There they decided to make a podcast episode. This episode would be unlike any other. It would bring together culture and fandom. They gathered their luchador masks and their lightsabers. Soon they got into their spaceship to a journey to a land of tacos and blue milk. Get ready for tales of lucha and lightsabers. Welcome to Soapbox Smorgasbord Podcast Presents Episode 21 Cinco de Squirrel-The, The Nest Awakens.
Hey everyone, welcome in for episode 21, Cinco de Squirrel-The, The Nest Awakens. We are your hosts. I am Jason.
And I am...
Jedi Ryan.
Oh, Red Rocket.
We got a kind of a cool combined episode here. It is tomorrow, this weekend is Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th, and also May the 4th, which is Saturday. So, we're going to do a combined Star Wars and Cinco de Mayo episode.
And we're going to Top City.
Yep.
Top City Taco Loco, and it's going to have Lucha Libre Wrestling and all
on
that
May the
at,
4th.
At the Expo Center in Topeka.
We got these cool...
Stormont Vale Event Center. I call it the Expo Center.
You will have... I'll put a picture of them.
Yep.
But I had these custom Star Wars and Cinco de Mayo shirts made.
I have the same shirt on.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not wearing it together, but yeah.
No.
So, we got some homemade snacks tonight. Betty Cracker over here got in the kitchen and made some quesadillas.
Pick your nose. Yeah. Made a quesadilla.
Yep. Give me one of them.
Yep. And it's...
and you put some Cholula limes.
Chili lime.
Chili lime.
Now, there's a lot.
We should have done 2 plates.
I know. Well, here.
Okay.
First and foremost, there you go.
Napkin.
Yeah, I gotta spread some of this around. I overdid
That's
the
all
sour
right.
cream, which is, how can you overdo sour cream, right?
I don't know.
Sour cream's
I've
awesome.
heard of people just kind of dipping a spoon in and...
Okay, grab you one. This is with chicken, black bean, refried beans, and chili lime Cholula.
Great.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, Betty Cracker. Good job.
That's cool. Betty Cracker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh,
Definitely good.
I couldn't have done any better if I did it myself.
You did do it yourself. To help wash it down, we got some Mexican Coke.
Where's it at?
I got the Mexican Coke.
Oh, my cup.
Bottle opener.
Oh.
Yep.
Should have used a lightsaber to open it.
They have a lightsaber bottle opener.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mexican Coke made with real sugar.
Does it have real cocaine in it?
Probably not anymore, but...
Yeah, at one point in time it did. I'm good. Thank you.
Refreshing Coca-Cola.
Man, this is bomb. This quesadilla is bomb. Oh my gosh. Oops. Okay. Oops. Hey, give me a little bit more of that. That's good Coke.
Oh, don't make me actually use a bottle opener twice. Oh, man. It actually stuck this time.
I actually like it. I haven't had Coke in a while. It has a little bit of a McDonald's Coke vibe. I like it.
The extra fizz. There we go.
It's actually, the taste is real good. I'm going to go ahead and have me another one of these.
I like the bottle, so we will probably put it on display somewhere. So, as I mentioned, it's Star Wars and Cinco de Mayo episode. Ryan is a huge Star Wars fan. Unfortunately, I didn't get caught up on the Star Wars stuff enough. I had a bunch going on to...
May my Schwartz be with you.
To put together a bunch of facts. Or I mean, not facts, but to kind of participate more on the Star Wars side. Why don't you kind of point out what you got on the table and...
Well, to the right, that is Master Yoda. Now, Baby Yoda, they always call him. His name is Grogu. But Yoda was the master of all the Jedis. He was the eldest.
Mm-hmm.
Do or do not. There is no try. And this is the Emperor, the Sith Lord. So be it, Jedi.
How did you acquire these nice things?
That one I got from an ex-girlfriend. She hooked me up. She got it at a garage sale or something. This dude here I got from an antique mall in Olathe. Found it at Lone Elm. That's where I found him. Got him real cheap, which was nice.
That fizz from that soda just bounced back on me.
Yeah, man. Don't be trying to give me no triple HIV. But this right here is an original Darth Vader. If you open it up, it holds original OG Star Wars dudes.
Which you have
and dudettes, which I do have.
Mm-hmm.
But this one I found at a place. It was a comic book store. I found it real cheap. Paid I think $15 or something for it. But it isn't in the greatest shape, but it's original, which is cool. The almighty Darth Vader, a.k.a. before Vader, Anakin Skywalker.
Now, like you, I prepared a snack. I actually prepared the Star Wars snack.
Is that right?
And it was really hard to find a Star Wars themed snack. I tried finding gummy snacks, candy bar, something like that.
There's always candy.
Best I was able to do was I was able to track down some Bantha cows.
Bantha? Oh, right on.
And so that is the cows that blue milk comes from.
Mm-hmm. It's also the Jawas. Or no, I mean, the Tusken Raiders rode them.
Here, I got this nice bottle of fresh Bantha milk.
Oh, my. I mean, I gotta kill this Mexican Coke. Hold on a second.
Nice, fresh Bantha milk.
I gotta mix this Coke with Bantha milk.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You'll be all right.
Don't give me a lot. I don't know. Oh, easy. Oh. Easy.
Come on, man. I worked hard for us to
easy,
get this.
Kimosabe.
So,
oh, my. It smells good.
So, fun fact about...
Oh, man. There's a Bantha hair in mine.
Well...
Oh, man. It might be a Neko hair.
what was the toughest part was I noticed that they were kind of separated into two pins, and I decided to choose the one with one udder rather than 6, just because it looked like it would be easier to milk single udders.
I figured since it was Star Wars, they had 20 udders.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, here's to it. Here's to the Force. May the Force be with you. Fourth.
Pretty sweet. Not bad.
I want to ask something. It wasn't a male, was it? It better not have been.
Does it salty?
I swear if you milked a male
I don't think I'd...
Yeah. Ugh. Well, as long as it's not human, we're good.
Gross. That actually turned out pretty good.
Oh, my.
All right.
Oh, that one gave me one.
So, now that we have made it through our Star Wars Cinco de Mayo snacks, our next task is a little game that we came up with, or I came up with, whatever, called Who's My Six?
I brought my glasses.
And the way this works, we put a task on there, and then you have to pick six. You have to pick six figures or characters or whatever. They can be from history, they can be from whatever, and combine the six of them have to or the best give you the best option to complete the task. Today's task is to take down Darth Vader and Napoleon's combined armies. And
with the best six favorites of all time, right?
But the thing is you can't just sit there and pick like, all right, I'm going to pick Iron Man, Captain America, da 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 da.
Okay.
Like you can't pick them all from the same group. Okay. You got to spread them out, and they can't be Star Wars characters. And then they can't pick you can't pick characters that have defeated Napoleon. So
no Star Wars characters.
Nope. So,
okay. All right, let's go.
So, what's your first one?
Now, this is from a movie. And this is three people at once, which is fair.
Which is fun. That's fair. Yep.
The Three Amigos.
Nice.
Great movie. I love that movie. I think it was Martin Short. Oh, dang it. What was his name? Martin Short, Chevy Chase, and what's the other guy's name? Oh, I forget his name. I'm going to really not be happy with myself when I figure that one out.
So my first one is the king of chimichangas, and we've got a cool little mask over there of him, Deadpool.
Yeah. All right. Let me think what I want to do here. Okay. I'm going to go with... Let me think. You know what? No. Yeah. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
I was like, we got rags around.
It's all right. I'm going Rey Mysterio.
There you go.
He'll go low since he's so short.
Yeah.
He's heightfully challenged.
Well, I mean, and he's acrobatic, so he can kind of dodge the lasers and.
That's right. Plus, you got the Three Amigos. See, I'm only supposed to have six, but the Three Amigos alone, that's one. That's not bad, right?
Rambo.
Quick thinker.
Rambo is my second one.
Yeah, John Rambo.
Yep.
Heck yeah, dude. He's a one-man army. Well, now. Oh, okay.
Ooh, I'm going something completely different on the next one.
I'm going with Thunder Lips.
Thunder Lips. There you go.
From Rocky 3.
So, I myself have grabbed a trio to help out, take down Darth Vader and Napoleon. Alvin and the Chipmunks. And here's my theory.
And you get all of them, too.
Here's my theory.
What's up?
They get in to the tight spots on the ship and chew through the wiring.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Take some of the stuff down from the inside.
Nice. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Well, let's see. We're going to remake now. I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Okay, someone else that would be good in the army to defeat all these nincompoops. You know, I put ICE.
Nice.
Yeah, the group that guards the
border. Yeah.
That's a whole group too, man. That'll work.
Help. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that works.
That's what they're called. They're called ICE.
I'm going clear back to a Disney original movie, Disney Channel original movie, The Computer Who Wore Tennis Shoes.
I don't know that movie.
That guy was, it was basically a robot.
Really?
It was a robot in a human body. And he was a genius, basically.
Let me. Oh. You said we can't use Marvel characters?
No, you can. You just can't sit there and like all 6 of them be, you can't just sit there and say like, oh, well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in general, I'm going with this because he was my favorite growing up. The Incredible Hulk.
Nice.
Hulk smash.
My next one's kind of a decoy, and Princess Leia doesn't have anything compared to her.
Okay.
And I'm going with your girl, Tiffany Stratton.
Ooh,
it's Tiffy time.
Tiffy time. It's always Tiffy time with me, with her. Ooh la la. You know they got OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
She should have her own version just called Tiffy Time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it should be called. Make her own thing. All night long, all night. Tiffy Time, all night long. All right, I got one more. This will be fun. All right, let me see. And this right here is like a nickname for a lot of people. But we all know what it really means. Dirty Sanchez. Dude, it'll work. Think about, you know what a Dirty Sanchez is, right? Like if I put my hand in my crotch, put it up to your face, Dirty Sanchez.
Yep.
Do it in my armpit, Dirty Sanchez.
Yep.
Pick my nose, Dirty Sanchez.
And it'd grow
Dirty Sanchez.
And it'd gross them out.
Yeah.
So
it would work. It might make them faint and die. Especially if it came from my crotch.
Might give them crabs.
Triple HIV.
Space crabs.
Crabs.
My last one is kind of a combined one. And I am thinking of the Taco Bell dog commercial with Godzilla 2000. So it would be little Taco Bell dog with his sidekick Godzilla.
Oh, okay. I like it. That would work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it.
So I think, I don't know, you think your team could take down the...
Yeah, I try to be fair. I didn't want to just... I wanted to throw it around a little bit. And I also wanted to be relatable a little bit. But, with Thunder Lips, I get not only that character, but it's Hulk Hogan also. Rey Mysterio. The Three Amigos. Huh! How they do it? We are the Three Amigos. Huh! I think that's how they did it. What was you wanting? To wipe it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully. It ain't going to get the... Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't do it.
Well, we're just going to have to spray these. That's not a big deal. Cleans my head.
There we go. Good enough.
That ain't bad, dude. That works. I like that. That was fun.
And see, we can sit there and, like, one of them I thought of, like, president says he's coming to dinner,
Uh-huh.
And you gotta throw together a team of 6 people, and all the chefs are booked up.
Oh.
So then you gotta sit there and throw together a team. Oh, all right. So, kind of doing stuff out of order how we normally do it. So now we're going to hit you with some facts.
Hit me with some facts. Hit me.
Hey!
Baby.
So I'm going to do the Cinco de Mayo facts first, and then I'll go do the Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people, it's a misconception, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. It is primarily observed in the Mexican state of Puebla, where it's to commemorate the Mexican victory over the French army that was generaled by Napoleon, and they defeated them May 5th, 1862.
Okay.
And Cinco de Mayo is actually celebrated more in the U.S. than it is in Mexico, partly because of commercialization.
Oh yeah,
they've commercialized it.
It's an easy way to sell stuff. For instance, go into the grocery store today. Guess what they had? Cinco de Mayo special. Cinco de Mayo special.
Yeah.
You go to a bar. Cinco de Mayo this. Cinco de Mayo that.
And it's kind of honored with parades and festivals and stuff like that down in that part of Mexico. Whereas here, it's like every Mexican restaurant has half-price tacos, half-price margaritas, yada yada.
But there's no other Mexican restaurant other than Taco Bell.
Yeah, right. In America, the Hispanic community here sees it as a day of Mexican pride and heritage, which I see. I mean, it's not quite.
That's what's up.
It's not quite like their version of 4th of July, which I believe is September 16th, which is Mexican Independence Day.
Okay.
That's more widely celebrated. The victory was a significant morale boost for the Mexican army.
Mm-hmm.
And the French army at the time was one of the best in the world and was trying to push an establishment in Mexico. Napoleon, with this defeat, was kind of discouraged from providing support to the Confederate Army during the American Civil War.
Mm.
So at one point, he was going to get involved in the American Civil War on the Confederacy side. And this defeat kind of let him know that he really didn't need to go try to fight 2 wars at once or multiple wars at once.
I wasn't aware of that. That's good. Because that could have been bad if he would have jumped and joined the Confederate side. That would have been bad for the North.
And this war started because Mexico was in financial default with not only France but 2 other countries. And so they defaulted on a loan. Well, they ended up renegotiating their terms of their loan with the 2 other countries. But France decided that they would take it upon themselves to come and just start conquering Mexico.
See, redcoats. See what happens?
And
they that's how we got our independence, was from them and the Brits.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I got for Mexican or Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, cool.
And tomorrow we will, like Ryan said, we'll get to see some lucha libre wrestling. We'll get to see
Olé!
There'll be a whole festival that'll have tacos and
Tito Santana. Arriba!
Ooh, also something else tomorrow that I just thought about. Tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day.
Where's that at?
That's every comic book store.
What do they give you? Just like
free comic books.
What kind of free? I mean,
I don't know.
Obviously nothing good.
No, they're not bad. You get free. I mean, and then there's other gimmicks. You get, I've gotten merch and stuff like that going and stuff like that.
Do you think they have the comic book that I love the most, Woke Weekly? That's
Nah.
that's my favorite weekly comic book. It's
Yeah,
called Woke Weekly.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay. So now we are on to Star Wars facts. See how many of these you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Not including comics and short stories, there are close to 400 books that are considered canon.
I got a few of them upstairs.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
I remember coming across a shelf of them at a
antique malls and stuff.
At a thrift store, and they were 50 cents a piece, and I was like, man, I'll just grab all the. And then I started looking and realized how many there were. And
there's a lot of them, and there's different series. Like I have a couple upstairs. I have one that's on the Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Mhm.
I have one on bounty hunters. I have one on the Jedi Temple. Yeah, they have so many of those books, man.
Mhm.
It's wild.
Like I said, close to 400. James Earl Jones recorded all of his lines in one day.
Oh, is that right?
One day.
Huh. He's still alive. Did you know that?
Yep.
He's in his 90s.
He was kind of I don't know what caused it, but he was banned from a lot of the Star Wars events for a while. He was I don't know.
Was he exposing himself?
No, I think he was just that much of an a-hole.
He didn't come and show his lightsaber around?
I don't know.
Big old...
Yoda is Sanskrit for warrior.
Is that right?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
A sandcrawler in the movie A New Hope supposedly almost started an actual war.
Why?
I believe Libya. There was one part near the border of Libya, and they saw it because it was over there during filming, and they thought it was an actual tank.
Wow.
And so it almost sparked an actual war.
That would have been, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
The original idea for R2-D2 was for him to speak English. And in part of the script, he was actually kind of an asshole.
Well, he was kind of a...
Yeah.
Him and C-3PO went at it all the time. Argued with each other. I'm glad they didn't do the English thing. I'm glad they didn't. Because I like how you don't know what he's saying, but you know what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like that. I just love that illusion with that. I like that. It's cool.
Yoda...
That's art.
...was almost a monkey in costume. They were almost going to put a costume on a monkey and have it play Yoda.
I don't know how that would have been.
I don't know. It was supposedly trained.
I'm glad they did a puppet.
Yeah.
Because when you see Yoda in Return of the Jedi, if they wouldn't have done a puppet, I don't think it would have worked.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jabba the Hutt. They did that with multiple people were inside of that.
Yep.
That's one thing I think Star Wars is.
Could you imagine them being in that for a while and how hot that probably got in there?
Yeah, dude. Think about all the making movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like even when I edit Todd the Bot's Gym, even for 15 minutes, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine doing a movie that's like 2-3 hours long. That'd be insane. It's a lot of work.
Yoda's original name was supposed to be Buffy.
Seriously?
Yep. Could you imagine it have been like that?
It would have been dumb.
Yep.
Yoda is perfect. Why would they go with Buffy?
I have no idea.
Oh, who the heck came up with that? Should have been fired.
Chewbacca, while in costume, had to be protected from bear and Bigfoot hunters. There were people that thought it was Bigfoot.
I have a meme on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the famous Bigfoot sighting?
Yeah.
Where he's walking in the woods? Well, it's Chewbacca.
Yeah,
so I've
seen that.
I have a meme like that, which is cool.
Kurt Russell almost played Han Solo.
I've heard that.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think Harrison Ford nailed it.
In the first movie, Mark Hamill made only $1,000 a week.
It's actually not bad, actually.
I mean, it was kind of, I guess, it was even still kind of considered chump change for that time.
Well, they didn't know how the movie was going to take off.
No, they didn't.
And when it took off, I've heard of people that lived during that time. Like, I was born in 77, so I didn't really discover Star Wars until I was almost 5 years old. And by then, Empire Strikes Back had already came out. And but Star Wars, I know people that have told me they were old enough to go. They went to the theater that summer and watched Star Wars over and over and over, like once a week to go see it. Lot. But that's why it'll live on. I mean, I'm hoping that they can continue to grab new generations, but I don't know.
They will.
They did with Baby Yoda. I think Baby Yoda's grabbed a lot of kids, which is good because by the time Return of the Jedi came out, I was already close to teenage years. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't have been because it came out in 86, I think. Anyways, they had the Ewoks, and the Ewoks were cool, and it grabbed a big generation. It was kind of like Baby Yoda when I was a little kid.
Somewhere I've got
Wicket.
Somewhere I've got a stuffed animal.
Of an Ewok?
Ewok, yeah.
That's cool, though. That's really cool.
Now, they were never referred to as Ewoks in the movie. They were only the one was referred to as Wicket.
Yeah, Wicket.
But it was the pumping of the toys.
Yeah.
That actually made it to where, because people left the movie knowing that they were the Ewoks.
Well, I know Han Solo used to call him, "Get that spear out of my face, you little furball." He said that a lot. But you're right about that. You don't really know what they are until they started putting them out there for distribution. And the thing is, I have a lot of the OGs, but I don't have any Ewoks. And I'm going to continue to look around. I'm going to get the whole set of the Ewoks. I'm going to get the Ewok Village, and I'm going to display it in my game room. Totally going to do that. That's the plan.
So, George Lucas's daughter was a huge fan of NSYNC, and she had him reach out to them because she wanted them to be in a movie.
Okay.
And 2 of the 5 members of NSYNC turned it down, but 3 of them appeared as Jedi Knights in Attack of the Clones. So, whichever ones aren't Lance Bass and Justin Timberlake were in Attack of the Clones.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The communicators used in The Phantom Menace were actually women's razors.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Movie magic, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Porgs. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're like little birds.
Yep. So
they're in the newer movies.
Well, they were actually not going to be. They were not even part of Star Wars anything. No books, no comics, or anything.
They were added in.
They were added in to hide the hundreds of puffins on the islands and stuff like that in Ireland.
Yeah, because
that they came across while filming.
Well, that island was. That island is supposed to be the Jedi Temple.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there was puffins everywhere.
They also had a Jedi Bible,
and
that's what Rey was reading. A lot of fans really irritate me with Star Wars. A lot of them whine and cry. A bunch of. I'm trying to be nice here. I want to say.
I get it.
I think they whine about the new movies too much, and I think the new movies were great. I even thought The Last Jedi was good, but for some reason they whined and cried. But when the prequels came out, people literally threatened George Lucas.
That's crazy.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And those fans are called Zacks. And you know who you are, Zach.
Zach is like a Mark, but with a neck beard.
A spaz virgin.
Yep.
Definitely.
Okay. Star Wars currently today is worth around $70 billion, which is quite a bit.
That is insane.
I can't remember what Disney purchased it for, but it was, if I remember right, it's a fraction of that. There are over 350 and counting hours of TV, movie, and animated Star Wars content currently.
Getting ready to have a Mandalorian movie coming out with Baby Yoda, Grogu.
There's a lot more Star Wars coming down the pipeline, from what I understand.
Did you pay attention to any of the Mandalorian stuff?
I watched a little bit of it. We got.
You see where they actually CGI'd Luke Skywalker when he had the Jedi. He had the Jedi Academy, and it's after he became a Jedi Knight, and he was training Grogu, but Grogu wanted to go with the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian actually has a lightsaber, but it's like a different type of saber. It's like an ancient Mandalorian saber. He's going to become a Jedi. I'm telling you that they're pretty wild, man. I like the Mandalorian series is good.
Mm-hmm. What I watched of it, I enjoyed.
I like the Boba Fett series. I liked all that. I love the Obi-Wan series. I thought that was good, but fans pissed and moaned about it, and I was just like, why? What was bad about it? It was good. Like, they can do any better. They can't even get out of their mother's basement.
Yep.
They can't even get a real woman.
So here is the last fact, and this is kind of a big number. There are over 22,500 official Star Wars characters across all books, comics, games, movies, shows, and other media. It's a lot of characters.
A lot.
I mean,
a lot.
And you got to think a lot of those have figures.
You know, Star Wars has marketed itself to death.
Yep.
You know, there's more. This is the only one I got that's kind of basically this is like a Barbie doll. It's about the same height. But there's more. I can get Obi-Wan Kenobi. They got stormtroopers. They got a Darth Vader that's like this. Eventually, I'm going to get a lot of them.
No.
I'm not going to. It's like
one question for you.
Yo.
How well do you know the original series?
I'm just glad that I found this trivia. I mean, the original series, of course I do, but I'm so glad I found this game, Trivia Pursuit for Star Wars in the original trilogy, at Owl's Nest in Topeka for $5.
There you go.
And I looked in there and I saw they had everything in it. I couldn't believe it. I figured it was going to be missing stuff. I just realized
we got little
BB-8.
Yep.
That's BB-8. Yep.
He's a bobblehead. Hey, and we also have another Star Wars character over here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize it, but E.T. is in Phantom Menace. Is that correct?
No.
Empire Strikes Back.
E.T. was never in any Star Wars.
You want to bet?
He was not.
Uh-huh.
In the E.T. movie.
Nope.
Yoda, this kid was dressed up as Yoda, and he goes, oh, you know, E.T. was never in. Wait a minute, was he like a... Oh. Are you saying... Okay, was he in the... All right.
Up in the crowd.
Yeah, it was like Congress. Yep. It was Space Congress.
Yep, right there. See? E.T.
Got
right
it.
There.
Got it. Okay. Now that I think about it, you're right. They show him for a split second.
Still in there, but yeah. Oh, you got your little Darth Vader there too. I forgot
Vader.
about that.
Old Vader.
I was gonna say sometimes I forget. We got so much
looks like
nostalgia on this table.
Where's his lightsaber? It looks like he's got a hold. Looks like he's got a hold of it.
Looks like he's like grabbing on to his belt buckle.
Well, here we do. We'll just give him a red rocket right here. Yeah.
All right, you ready for some Star Wars trivia?
Sure.
All right. Who discovered firsthand what it feels like to have your feet frozen to a ceiling?
Luke Skywalker.
Correct.
On the planet Hoth.
See,
Correct.
It doesn't go into all that information.
I don't care. Correct.
Who sat directly behind Chewbacca in the stolen Imperial shuttle? You need me to repeat the question?
No.
Okay.
Han Solo.
Princess Leia.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm. Whose scum-coated tongue flopped out of his mouth as he drew his last breath?
Jabba the Hutt.
Yep. Where in Cloud City were the captured stormtroopers imprisoned?
Where in Cloud City?
Yep.
Captured stormtroopers imprisoned?
Yeah. Where were they kept?
The maintenance area?
The security tower.
Okay. Geez, that was dark. Yeah. Okay.
What people wear here we go. What people wear protruding eye filters for protection against the dune sea winds?
Tusken Raiders. Sand people.
Sand people, yep.
They said sand people?
Yep.
Wow.
What were the last spoken words in Return of the Jedi?
The last spoken words?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Give me a second. I know that Luke, they're on Endor, and Luke is looking at Vader, Obi-Wan, and Yoda as Force ghosts. And he's kind of just like looking at him, and he's happy to see him. I don't know.
He's my brother.
That's the last.
Mm-hmm.
Leia said that? Weird. I did not know that. Huh.
Who made a lot of special modifications to the Millennium Falcon?
Special modifications?
Mm-hmm.
Lando Calrissian.
Han Solo.
Okay.
Who was the third Imperial Scout Walker on Endor destroyed? Oh, how was the third Imperial Scout Walker on Endor destroyed?
Tree logs.
Yep. What duo infiltrated Jabba's palace after R2-D2 and C-3PO?
What duo?
Mm-hmm.
Is it two people then? So it's like,
Yep.
There's a name. Okay. I would say, what duo?
Mm-hmm.
Princess Leia and... No, sorry.
Oh,
No,
mm-hmm.
recount it.
I mean, you're
I'm
half
there.
right.
Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker?
Nope. You make
Lando
the noise all the
Calrissian?
time. Nope. You make the noise all the time.
Chewbacca?
Yep.
Well, they brought him in like he was a slave, or like they had a chain around him like he was. I remember how they did that. They did that just so they can. Okay. Anyways, I got them all mixed up.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
What planet contained an area referred to as the South Ridge? It's a main planet you even hear about.
Well, they got the outer rim.
Uh-huh. What planet contained an area referred to as the South Ridge?
Tatooine?
Yep.
Okay.
How many banthas did Luke spot through his macro binoculars?
3.
2.
2.
change it up a little bit. Grab another random card.
Neko, if you'd have just stayed on my lap, now you want to see.
All right. Who told C-3PO that he looked better?
He looked better.
That he had looked better.
Han Solo.
R2-D2.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Who wished Han Solo good luck before Han's mission to Endor? And you've said his name a couple times.
Lando Calrissian.
Yep. How many landings?
Lay down.
How many landing struts does an X-wing have?
How many what now?
Landing struts does an X-wing have?
3.
Correct.
Lay down, Neko. Quit being restless. I'm going to sell you to the Jawas. You keep messing around.
What half-frozen rebel thanked his rescuers with the line, "Nice of you guys to drop by"?
Say it again. Sorry.
What half-frozen rebel thanked his rescuers with the line, "Nice of you guys to drop by"?
Han Solo.
Mm-hmm. Who drew a landmine in the Imperial Walker during the Battle of Hoth?
Who drew it?
Threw.
Threw it. Luke Skywalker.
Mm-hmm. What 2 words of advice did Leia give Luke when he decided to confront Vader on Endor?
Say it again. Sorry.
What 2 words of advice did Leia give to Luke when he decided to confront Vader on Endor?
Be careful.
Close. It was run away.
Oh, run away. Got it. Just run away. Get away from this place. Right. Yeah.
How many guards carried away the lifeless body of Captain Nita?
Oh. Wow. 2?
Yes.
Well, I just guessed on that one.
I'll do a couple more. Tomorrow, well, May the 4th,
Mm-hmm.
because this is getting released hopefully at midnight or as close to midnight between the 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
Is my dog Louie's birthday. He'll be 3. He came with the name Chewie, but since no one is like huge Star Wars fans at my house, we went with Louie.
Oh, Louie works.
Well, we call him Chewie Louie.
Louie.
Chewie
Cool.
Louie.
Chewie Louie.
Who called Yoda an old friend? Don't push buttons. Now go.
Neko, stop. You just have to be like this today. Come on, tonight. Luke Skywalker.
Correct.
Okay.
Which movie in the trilogy has Luke making a crash landing in a Dagobah swamp?
Say it again, sorry?
Which movie in the trilogy has Luke making a... Okay.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yep. What was Yoda's approximate age at death?
900 years old.
Yep.
900 years old you be. Good you look, or something like that. I forget what he says. I'm not a virgin spaz, so I don't know.
What planet did Luke depart immediately before his second visit to Yoda?
Say it again, sorry.
What planet did Luke depart immediately before his second visit to Yoda?
Whew. I don't know.
Tatooine.
Oh, really? His home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What physicist did creature designer Stuart Freeborn model Yoda's eyes after?
I don't know.
Einstein.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird.
And
I don't know how many people would know that.
Dude, that's really strange. But that's sampling from other things.
Yeah.
You know? And Yoda would be like ultra wise, and Einstein always gets this whole I'm ultra wise type of thing.
So in the facts, when I was looking up different facts, I did see, you said a drawing from other things. Apparently there are several direct references to the Godfather in Star Wars.
Didn't know that.
And
well, Star Wars also, if you think about it, it's very similar to the Nazi regime.
Mhm.
The Jedis were hunted down, which they symbolize the Jews, and the Nazis were basically the Empire.
well,
Cause they discredited, they did propaganda to hunt the Jedis.
I guess George Lucas was friends with the director from the Godfather movies. And I guess when Princess Leia choked out Jabba with the chain, I guess that was kind of like a direct correlation to scene in the Godfather.
Well, you got to remember Jabba the Hutts. There's a group of them. They explain that in Mandalorian. They were gangsters, so they were kind of like a mafia family.
Yep.
So that's probably where that came from. Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Who said the grounded Millennium Falcon? Oh, who said of the grounded Millennium Falcon? Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Oh, Princess Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was a total winch.
What did Han do to restart the systems on the Falcon during the evacuation from Hoth?
To restart it?
Yep.
Jump into hyperspace? I don't know, man.
Pounded on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What foursome escaped Hoth aboard the Millennium Falcon?
What foursome?
Yep. Which 4 characters?
Chewie, Han Solo. Luke and Leia? No, stop.
You got one right.
Leia
Mm-hmm.
and C-3PO.
Yep.
Okay. That's hard. I know the movies, but I got to think, because there's a lot of details there.
Are you sure you're not a spaz virgin? Because you're getting a lot of these right.
Yeah, for real.
Who says, who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him?
Princess Leia?
Nope.
Huh.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Sounds like something he would say.
What prevents
Hello there.
atmospheric... what prevents atmosphere in a hangar bay from escaping into space?
I don't know.
Magnetic fields.
Okay.
What planet did the Death Star orbit to get a clear shot at the rebel base?
Endor.
Nope.
No?
Yavin.
Yeah.
Or however you pronounce it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. See, I'm not that much of a spaz virgin.
Purposely get them wrong now.
Yeah. Self-sabotage.
All right, we're going to do one last card. What is... Better actually have one in my hand, otherwise I'm reading the wrong answers. What was the name of Luke Skywalker's aunt?
Aunt Beru.
Yep.
Uncle Owen is the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I have Aunt Beru. I have the figure upstairs, actually.
What vehicles normally have their S foils locked in attack position before engaging the enemy?
What vehicles?
Yep.
Speeder bike?
X-Wings.
X-Wings.
Whose adopted father did Obi-Wan Kenobi serve under during the Clone Wars?
Leia's.
Yep. 3 more.
Okay.
How many systems did the enraged Cantina patron claim to have a death sentence in?
4.
12.
Oh, 12.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he gets his arm cut off because he runs his mouth.
What aliens did C-3PO deride as disgusting creatures?
Jawas.
Yep.
Neko, you're a Jawa.
What episode number is Return of the Jedi listed as on in the opening crawl text?
What number is it?
Yep.
Well, it'd be episode 6.
Yep. Correct.
I got the last one right.
Mm-hmm.
The banger.
So,
Yeah.
got a little bit of Star Wars trivia in.
Yeah. Not
One of
bad.
these times, I'll actually know something on this.
Yeah. That was.
Of course, I knocked it.
I'm glad that I bought that Trivia Pursuit, man, because it's not only is it good for my collection, but it's just a nice additive to my collection. I mean to say, but I like.
Oh, that's cool.
I think I would do pretty.
Did you
good.
see this?
No. What is that? A special one?
So, yes, a special little pack, sneak preview of the episode 1 card pack.
Wow.
You want to hit a couple episode 1 questions?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right.
Might as well.
Said we were done with it, but we are not. What name did Anakin's mother have?
I don't know.
Shmi.
Shmi, huh?
Or Shami.
Whatever. I don't remember her name.
I don't know. What Italian city were many episode 1 scenes filmed in? These are more behind the scenes stuff.
I don't know, dude. Venice? I don't know what that's not.
Naples.
Naples.
Mhm.
All right.
What North African country were episode 1's Tatooine village scenes filmed in?
Egypt?
Tanzania.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
How many Star Wars prequels does George Lucas plan to film? Oh, that's easy.
How many sequels?
Prequels.
Prequels? 3.
Yeah.
3.
Uh.
Revenge of the Nico.
Oh, whoa. Okay. What episode 1 actor did George Lucas describe as the center of the movie?
What actor?
Mhm.
Like his actual name, the actor's name, or the character's name?
Actual actors.
That blows. I don't know.
Liam Neeson.
Oh, he's the center of the movie?
That's what it says.
Dude, why would that be? Of Phantom Menace? Because he was...
Episode 1.
Yeah, he
That's what it
was
says.
Obi-Wan's master or trainer or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What structure is topped by a ring of spikes?
I don't know.
Jedi Temple.
Oh, is that
All right, I'm
right?
going to do one more,
Yeah.
and then we're going to do
Those
a
are
little bit of
harder.
wrap up.
Those are harder. I don't know.
What twins are slated to be born in the prequel trilogy?
Oh, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia.
Yep.
Now, final note. There's not a question there, I'm sure. Who do I believe is the actual Sith Lord of the Sith?
Jar Jar Binks.
That's right. Miso, the Sith Lord.
Oh, so
Neko your hair.
let's talk favorites for a minute. Let's wrap up with that.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie out of them so far?
Out of all of them?
Yeah.
I enjoyed Return of the Jedi a lot.
Nice.
It was supposed to be called Revenge of the Jedi, but the problem is George was thinking that Jedi would not seek revenge. So that's why in the prequels, Revenge of the Sith was the third one. Because the Sith are only ones that think inward, not outward.
And
there you go. There's some blue milk for you.
You want some more of that?
No. Well, I guess, but why not?
What's your
blue milk?
Yep. Shake it back up. Separate it a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like it was kind of clotted. That's gross.
Yeah. Cottage cheese.
Okay, that's good. Stop.
What's your favorite secondary character?
Secondary character?
Yeah. Like, not really a main character, but...
Secondary character. And, pretty much... Luke Skywalker is pretty much the main...
Yeah, understandable.
Part. And secondary character, I would go with Chewbacca. Cause I always loved Chewbacca, dude. He was one of my favorites.
Okay. What about your favorite Star Wars video game?
Favorite Star Wars video game? Favorite that I played all the time.
I like that pod racer game.
Yeah.
I always thought that was cool.
I like the new ones, Jedi Order. It's pretty good. It's very but what that's about is that takes place after episode 3, between episode 3 and episode 4 when they're hunting down the Jedi.
Yeah.
So that's what that's about. That's also about what the Obi-Wan series is about, where they're hunting, the Empire is hunting the Jedi to kill them off. And the lightsabers have a jewel that's up in here that makes it light up.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a mine that the Empire was trying to destroy that makes those jewels. So they can basically take away their weapons, eradicate, which sounds like a government thing, don't it? They took our sabers. Okay, so what was you asking? I forget.
Favorite Star Wars video game?
Oh, sorry. I like the, it used to be on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Mm-hmm. They were side scrollers, 2D side scrollers.
Yeah.
The original 3.
Nice.
They were awesome. Very colorful, especially the ones on Sega.
I got into the Lego Star Wars game a little bit.
I can't and they're all right.
Some of the Lego games are okay. But
I have a hard time with the Lego games.
But yeah. Well, yeah. You got anything else to add? What are you hoping to see in the future of Star Wars?
I'd like to see some more episodes. A lot of people didn't like Rey Skywalker. They didn't like the fact that, but I like the story because she is his granddaughter. Mm-hmm. And instead of her ending up on his throne like he wanted, because he was able to regenerate, but he was falling apart, but he could regenerate. He was that strong in the dark side of the Force. And people didn't like it. And I thought it was good. And then Leia and Luke, who had already become Force ghosts, they said, if you feel like you don't have a family, we'll be your adopted parents. You can be a Skywalker. And I liked it. I thought it was different. It actually was not, I didn't have no problem with it. So I wouldn't mind seeing another 3 movies.
Yeah.
I really like to see a new trilogy.
Which we know that there's,
they're talking about doing an origin of Yoda.
Yeah. I was going to say Origins seem to be a big thing.
Well, because you can tell so many stories.
Yeah. And a lot of these characters don't have backstories, and so they got to fill it in, so then you know where this character came from, and kind of, everything up until you're introduced to the character. But yeah, I think that there is a lot of plans. I've seen there's a lot of plans for more future series. TV series aren't like they used to though. They're not little 30-minute episodes. I mean, you're talking cinematic events. You're talking, 20, 30 hours of high quality, high produced footage. You're not talking filmed in front of a live studio audience and stuff like they used to be. But I think we got a lot more Star Wars coming our way, and cool thing is that Star Wars, or the Cinco de Mayo and May the 4th butt right up against each other, so we'll definitely there'll be a part 2 of this episode next year, and hopefully for many years to come.
Sure.
So yeah,
we're gonna play it out.
Yep. Okay.
Shut up!
Get him, Chewbacca. Chewbacca.
Huh?
No, you gotta do the Chewbacca sound.
Oh man, you ruined it.
Was that Chewbacca or was that Sloth from Goonies?
It was a sloth.